So grateful for a sunny day. It's springtime and it's time to get ahead of the goat heads. Look at this over here. We have from last year these goat head weeds, right? Well, what happens is these crazy goat heads are protected by this dead goat head weed. So we got to go and tear some of this up, and look at how easy that comes up. And what's exposed underneath that is a whole bunch of goat heads, seeds, and those are the things that you have the Goathead Roller for, is for us to take up these seeds. So let me get rid of a couple of these real fast. Be careful because the goat heads are there and they do get you, and that's not any fun. So we'll start with getting rid of these guys, and then we'll put the Goathead Roller over it and you can see it in action. So now we're getting ready to take care of the things that really matter, these crazy, evil, pointy goat head seeds. Now this is Old Faithful, the sleeve, right? We did this last year. This has gone through over 5-gallon bucket full of goat heads, and it keeps on ticking. There's a couple times when you hit some vines and it wants to snag it, but don't worry, we just cut that off as needed, and then it continues to pick up all these crazy goat head seeds. And we're going to show you how that works. When they're nice and small, you want to move the bar a little bit closer, because otherwise, look at how some of them are passing through. But even if they pass through, we're still getting a whole bunch of this crazy goat head seeds into the basin. And what we'll do is we'll move that bar a little closer, and then it'll start scraping off 100% of these small seeds. Because wow, look at that. Look at that. Look at it's going to go scrape through into the basin. This is all just from underneath what we just pulled up. All of that craziness has got to go, because you know what? My grandkids, my dogs would love to use this yard, but they don't even want to step in it because of these crazy evil things. So let's get rid of them. So just from this little area with a few passes, after we pulled up those dead weeds and exposed all those goat heads, we've got probably a couple thousand goat heads in here. Just craziness, right? This is just all goat heads in here. And that is just from a couple of passes. If I rake this up and do it again, I'm going to keep picking up these goat heads. And what I want to show you at the end of this little springtime season of goat head harvest, of course, when I say harvest, it's a bad thing because they're evil, but it's a good thing because then they're not in your yard, right? So what we're going to do is have this lawn nice and green with no goat heads, and hopefully my dogs will be running and playing fetch on here because all the goat heads will be gone. Get your Goathead Roller today and join us in getting rid of these evil things and taking back your yard. It's the time of year. Let's make it happen.